Now this video is entirely experimental. Now what I'm going to try and do is focus in on Ben and just walk around the yard. Now Ben of course is my border collie and he's about 14 years old, although most of the time he doesn't act it. And every now and then he'll try and escape and he'll come up to me when I don't really want him to. And what he does when I leave the house every day and go off to work, he tries to get out the back gate. Now he keeps on pressing up against it until he finally works out a way to get out, because he's pretty clever. And unfortunately, about 2 days in a row he managed to escape quite nicely, because he just kept on pressing up against that gate until he finally got out. Now as I said, this is really only experimental, and there he is there. In about 2 weeks time he'll be 14 years old, and he goes for a walk every day and does his can trick, except he's not really going to do anything particularly exciting at the moment. Also in this backyard, I don't know if you can just see it in the background, there's my little blackbird friend. You can just see him, probably just make him out if I try and focus in on him a bit better. Unfortunately there are limitations to this camera, so you probably can't really see him too well, and if Ben gets too close he'll fly away. Now that was Ben's old kennel, which he doesn't use particularly much anymore. If we got a decent gust of wind, which we tend to get a few of in Tasmania, in fact we've been getting lots and lots of rain recently, if we got a decent gust of wind it'd probably fly halfway across the Tasman and end up somewhere in New Zealand, although probably it wouldn't end up in Christchurch. It'll probably bypass Christchurch because there are a bunch of snobs there anyway, so it'd probably end up somewhere else. Now also at the moment I've been feeding a colony of little sparrows and starlings and that, because it's winter time and food's fairly short, and so every night I also feed them as well, and there's probably about 20 of them. Now strangely enough, if you look up in the sky at the moment, this is one of Tassie's better days. This is one day it hasn't rained all day and absolutely bucketed down, which it has been doing lately. Anyway, this is the end of this video, and I'll try and do some more in the next week or so.